Kate Elizabeth Winslet CBE/WNZLT/ born October 5, 1975, is an English actress. Known for her work in independent films, particularly period dramas, as well as for her portrayals of headstrong and complicated women, she has received numerous accolades, including an Academy Award, a Grammy Award, 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, 3 British Academy Film Awards, and 5 Golden Globe Awards. Winslet studied drama at the Red Roofs Theatre School. Her first screen appearance, at age 15, was in the British television series Dark Season, 1991. She made her film debut playing a teenage murderess in Heavenly Creatures, 1994, and went on to win a BAFTA Award for playing Mary Ann Dashwood in Sense and Sensibility, 1995. Global stardom followed soon after with her leading role in the epic romance Titanic, 1997. It was the highest-grossing film at the time, after which she eschewed parts in blockbusters in favor of critically acclaimed period pieces, including Quills, 2000, and Iris, 2001. The science fiction romance Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, 2004, in which Winslet was cast against type in a contemporary setting, proved to be a turning point in her career, and she gained further recognition for her performances in Finding Neverland, 2004, Little Children, 2006, Revolutionary Road, 2008, and The Reader, 2008. For playing a former Nazi camp guard in the latter, she won the BAFTA Award and the Academy Award for Best Actress. Winslet's portrayal of Joanna Hoffman in the biopic Steve Jobs, 2015, won her another BAFTA Award, and she won 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for her performances in the HBO miniseries Mildred Pierce, 2011, and Mare of Easttown, 2021, for her narration of a short story in the audiobook Listen to the Storyteller, 1999, Winslet won a Grammy Award. She performed the song, What If, for the soundtrack of her film Christmas Carol, the movie, 2001. A co-founder of the charity Golden Hat Foundation, which aims to create autism awareness, she has written a book on the topic, The Golden Hat, Talking Back to Autism, 2010. Time magazine named Winslet one of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2009 and 2021. In 2012, she was appointed Commander of the Order of the British Empire, CBE. Divorced from film directors Jim Threppleton and Sam Mendes, Winslet has been married to businessman Edward Abel Smith since 2012. She has a child from each marriage. Early life and background. Kate Elizabeth Winslet was born on October 5, 1975, in Reading, Berkshire, to Sally Ann, née Bridges, and Roger John Winslet. She is of British descent, and also has Irish ancestry on her father's side and Swedish ancestry on her mother's side. Her mother worked as a nanny and waitress, and her father, a struggling actor, took laboring jobs to support the family. Her maternal grandparents were both actors and ran the Reading Repertory Theatre Company. Winslet has 2 sisters, Anna and Beth, both of whom are actresses, and a younger brother, Joss. The family had limited financial means. They lived on free meal benefits and were supported by a charity named the Actors Charitable Trust. When Winslet was 10, her father severely injured his foot in a boating accident and found it harder to work, leading to more financial hardships for the family. Winslet has said her parents always made them feel cared for and that they were a supportive family. Winslet attended St. Mary and All Saints Church of England primary school. Living in a family of actors inspired her to pursue acting from a young age. She and her sisters participated in amateur stage shows at school and at a local youth theatre, named Foundations. When she was 5, Winslet made her first stage appearance as Mary in her school's production of The Nativity. She describes herself as an overweight child. She was nicknamed Blubber by her schoolmates and was bullied for the way she looked. She said she did not let this stop her. At 11, Winslet was accepted into the Red Roofs Theatre School in Maidenhead. The school also functioned as an agency and took students to London to audition for acting jobs. She appeared in a Sugar Puffs commercial and dubbed for foreign films. At school, she was made head girl, took part in productions of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and The Lion, The Witch and the Wardrobe, and played the lead role of Wendy Darling in Peter Pan. She worked simultaneously with the Starmaker Theatre Company in Reading. She participated in over 20 of their stage productions, but was rarely selected as the lead due to her weight. Nonetheless, she played key roles as Miss Agatha Hannigan in Annie, the Mother Wolf in The Jungle Book, and Lena Morelli in Bugsy Malone. In 1991, within 2 weeks of finishing her GCSE examinations, Winslet made her screen debut as one of the main cast members of the BBC science fiction television series Dark Season. Her part was that of Reet, a schoolgirl who helps her classmates fight against a sinister man distributing free computers to her school. She did not earn much from the job and, at age 16, lack of funds forced Winslet to leave Red Roofs. To support herself, she worked at a delicatessen. In 1992, she had a small part in the television film Anglo-Saxon Attitudes, an adaptation of Angus Wilson's satirical novel. Winslet, who weighed 13 stone 3 pounds, 84 kilograms, 185 pounds, at the time, played the daughter of an obese woman in it. During filming, an offhand comment from the director Diarmuid Lawrence about the likeness between her and the actress who played her mother prompted Winslet to lose weight. She next took on the role of the young daughter of a bankrupt self-made man, played by Ray Winstone, in the television sitcom Get Back, 1992–1993. She also had a guest role in a 1993 episode of the medical drama series Casualty. Career early work and breakthrough, 1994–1996. Winslet was among 175 girls to audition for Peter Jackson's psychological drama Heavenly Creatures, 1994, and was cast after impressing Jackson with the intensity she brought to her part. The New Zealand-based production is based on the Parker Hume murder case of 1954, in which Winslet played Juliet Hume, a teenager who assists her friend, Pauline Parker, played by Melanie Lynskey, in the murder of Pauline's mother. She prepared for the part by reading the transcripts of the girls' murder trial, their letters and diaries, and interacted with their acquaintances. She has said she learned tremendously from the job. Jackson filmed in the real murder locations, and the experience left Winslet traumatized. She found it difficult to detach herself from her character, and said that after returning home, she often cried. The film was a critical breakthrough for Winslet. Desson Thompson, a reviewer for The Washington Post, called her a bright-eyed ball of fire, lighting up every scene she's in. Winslet recorded Juliet's aria for the film's soundtrack. Also that year, she appeared as Geraldine Barclay, a prospective secretary, in the Royal Exchange Theatre production of Joe Orton's farce What the Butler Saw. While promoting Heavenly Creatures in Los Angeles, Winslet auditioned for the minor part of Lucy Steele for a 1995 film adaptation of Jane Austen's novel Sense and Sensibility, written by and starring Emma Thompson. Impressed by her reading, Thompson cast her in the much larger part of the recklessly romantic teenager Marianne Dashwood. The director Ong Lee wanted Winslet to play the part with grace and restraint, aspects that he felt were missing from her performance in Heavenly Creatures, and thus asked her to practice Tai Chi, read Gothic literature, and learn to play the piano. David Parkinson of Radio Times considered Winslet to be a standout among the cast, and Mick LaSalle of the San Francisco Chronicle took note of how well she had portrayed her character's growth and maturity. The film grossed over $134 million worldwide. She won the Screen Actors Guild and British Academy Film Award for Best Supporting Actress, and received nominations for the Academy Award and Golden Globe Award in the same category. Also in 1995, Winslet featured in the poorly received Disney film A Kid in King Arthur's Court. Winslet had roles in 2 period dramas of 1996, Jude and Hamlet. As with Heavenly Creatures, her roles in these films were those of women with a mad edge. In Michael Winterbottom's Jude, based on the novel Jude the Obscure by Thomas Hardy, she played Sue Bridehead, a young woman with suffragette leanings who falls in love with her cousin, Jude, played by Christopher Eccleston. The critic Roger Ebert believed the part allowed Winslet to display her acting range, and praised her for the defiance she brought to the role. After unsuccessfully auditioning for Kenneth Branagh's 1994 film Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, she was cast for the part of Ophelia, the doomed lover of the title character, in Branagh's adaptation of William Shakespeare's tragedy Hamlet. Winslet, aged 20, was intimidated by the experience of performing Shakespeare with such established actors as Branagh and Julie Christie, saying the job required a level of intellect that she thought she did not possess. Mike Jeffries of Empire believed that she had played the part well beyond her years. Despite the acclaim, Jude and Hamlet earned little at the box office, worldwide recognition and independent films. 1997 to 2003 Winslet was keen on playing Rose DeWitt Bukater, a socialite aboard the ill-fated RMS Titanic, in James Cameron's epic romance Titanic, 1997. Cameron was initially reluctant to cast her, preferring the likes of Claire Danes and Gwyneth Paltrow, but she pleaded with him, "You don't understand. I am Rose. I don't know why you're even seeing anyone else." Her persistence led him to give her the part. Leonardo DiCaprio featured as her love interest, Jack. Titanic had a production budget of $200 million, and its arduous principal photography was held at Rosarito Beach,
where a replica of the ship was created. Filming proved taxing for Winslet. She almost drowned, caught influenza, suffered from hypothermia, and had bruises on her arms and knees. The workload allowed her only 4 hours of sleep per day and she felt drained by the experience. Writing for Newsweek, David Anson commended Winslet for capturing her character's zeal with delicacy, and Mike Clark of USA Today considered her to be the film's prime asset. Against expectations, Titanic went on to become the highest-grossing film to that point, earning over $2 billion in box office receipts worldwide, and established Winslet as a global star. The film won 11 Academy Awards, tied for most for a single film, including Best Picture, and earned the 22-year-old Winslet a nomination for a Best Actress in a Leading Role, making her the 4th youngest nominee in the category at that time. She also received nominations for the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Drama, and the Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Leading Role. Personal life. While filming Dark Season, -1-year-old Winslet began a romantic relationship with actor-writer Stephen Tredra, who was 12 years her senior. She considered him a major influence in her life, and they lived together in London since 1991. They broke up in 1995, but remained close until he died of bone cancer 2 years later. Winslet missed the premiere of Titanic to attend his funeral. In a 2008 interview, she admitted to having never got over his death. A year after Tredra's death, Winslet met Jim Threppleton on the set of Hideous Kinky, on which he served as an assistant director. They married in November 1998 at her primary school in Reading, and their daughter, Mia, was born in 2000. Describing her marriage to Threppleton as a mess, Winslet later said she had lost control of her instincts during this period. They divorced in 2001. Soon after separating from Threppleton, she met director Sam Mendes when he offered her a part in a play. She turned down the offer but began dating him. Dismayed at how the British tabloids portrayed her personal life, Winslet relocated to New York City. She married Mendes in May 2003 on the island of Anguilla, and their son, Joe, was born later that year. The family divided their time in New York with frequent visits to their estate in the Cotswolds, England, amid intense media speculation of an affair between Mendes and actress Rebecca Hall. He and Winslet announced their separation in 2010 and were divorced a year later. She admitted to being heartbroken by the split, but affirmed her determination to look after her children in spite of her marital breakups, while holidaying at Richard Branson's estate on Necker Island in 2011. Winslet met his nephew Edward Abel Smith, legally known as Ned Rock'n'Roll, from 2008 to 2019 during a house fire, and Smith became her third husband. They married in December 2012 in New York, and their son, there, was born the following year. After moving back to her native England, Winslet purchased a property worth £3.25 million by the sea in West Wittering, Sussex, where she lives with Smith and her children as of 2015. In a 2015 interview, she commented on how much she enjoyed living in the countryside. Winslet has stated that despite 3 marriages and a family structure that might be perceived as unconventional by some, she does not consider it to be any less of a family. She turns down jobs that otherwise would take her away from her children for too long, and likes to schedule her filming commitments around their school holidays. Discussing her parenting style, she said she enjoys packing lunches and doing the school run. Nickname. English Rose, Corset Kate, gender, female, age, 48 years old in 2024, date of birth, October 5, 1975, real name, Kate Elizabeth Winslet, profession, actress, nationality, British, birthplace, reading, United Kingdom, zodiac sign, Libra. Kate Winslet education, school, Redroof's Theatre School. Kate Winslet career, profession, actress, known for, famous for starring in Sense and Sensibility movie, debut, first TV show, Dark 2017 net worth, USD $45 million 2024, family and relatives, father, Roger Winslet, film debut, Heavenly Creatures 1994 mother, Sally Bridges Winslet brother, Joss Winslet sister, Beth Winslet marital status, married, husband, Ned Rock'n'Roll M. 2012, children, 3, son, Joe Alfie Winslet Maindis Bear Blaze Winslet daughter, Mia Honey Threppleton.